think so.
All right, then I guess we are.
Yep.
7 residents in what do you call it, Llano County? Texas residents. This is all one. This is one of these book things. Where it's like some parents are like, we don't want our books to read, our kids to read some of this shit.
Yeah, the tranny shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tranny and porn, gay porn, a lot of gay porn. It's like, how come there's not any just really good straight porn in any of these? It always seems to be gay shit, right?
Gay. And biracial people.
Children.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, yeah.
Which biracial is like, you won't get much support claiming that that's immoral anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
you don't
gay
need it.
biracials. Gay. I'm saying is gay. Like they add on the victimhood. So not only are they gay, they're biracial, and then whatever the fuck else they want.
Biracial, bisexual.
Yeah. Bisexual, gay, mulatto. Is you allowed to say mulatto?
Bi-American. I don't know. Yeah, I think so, but it depends. You're not.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay.
It's mulatto.
Mulatto. Mulatto.
You have to do the soft O. I don't know. But these 7 residents in Llano County, I guess, they're suing county officials, claiming that their First and 14th Amendment rights were violated when books deemed inappropriate by some people in the community and Republican lawmakers.
Of course.
By some people in the community, just some people. Parents, right?
Yeah.
By some parents.
Probably a majority of the people.
See, here's another way you could phrase that. When books deemed appropriate by parents
Yeah.
and lawmakers were removed from public libraries, or access was restricted. Or access, they don't even want restricted access. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so this county of 21,000 people in the Texas Hill Country, now a part of the growing number of communities in the United States where conservative groups and individuals have pushed to control what titles control.
Control.
They want
Nice
control.
word.
We want control.
Yeah.
Not them. We. Us. Not. They're trying to control shit we control.
We're the assholes.
We're the ones who control. You know, we have this. We have the whole establishment, the system, and everything.
They're doing the right thing. They're morally right. Therefore, they need to have control.
Look, we have control. They're pushing to have control. They're trying to take control. They've pushed to have control. They should have control. They automatically have control, but they by default have control
Of course.
over what their kids are reading or what they're allowed to read and shit, right?
Yeah, God forbid, as a parent, you want to see what your kids are learning. Like, for example, my wife found out that my 13-year-old son, is going to watch a woman give birth, and it's pretty close up.
Live?
Well, no, yeah,
Oh.
in a hospital. I mean, but the
For real?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
not
13
in a
years old.
hospital. In a hospital.
No,
Oh.
not in a hospital.
Okay.
But it's gonna on the video. She gives birth, but you can see the baby's head coming out of the vagina, and my wife's like, "Yeah, I don't think I want my son seeing that." So she wrote, a letter to the I don't know who you write letters to complaining about that shit. School counselor.
The mother, I guess, right?
Yeah, the baby did not give
Look,
rights to be on the video.
I don't want my son seeing your pussy. Why are you showing it?
Yeah.
Why are you? It's porn, really, isn't it? Isn't childbirth just a form of porn?
It could be.
I mean, yeah.
It could be.
If anybody's sexually aroused by it, I don't know that that's possible. I mean, I've never seen one of those videos. I mean, I've seen enough.
Saw it in like high school when I was like a junior.
I've seen animals give birth on TV, and I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
It's gross.
The idea of somebody having a baby inside them is disgusting to me. It's like a parasite. It's like you have this living thing inside you. It literally is a parasite growing like a tumor. I don't know. I don't get it.
You don't get it.
I mean, you got kids. You get it, I guess.
get
but
it. My wife
so,
gets it.
so if she gets it, why does she not want her kid to see this?
Because she thinks it's inappropriate. I mean,
No, but I mean, what about it? I understand that, but what about is it inappropriate? Because
it's a zoom in of a woman's vagina. Giving
because the
birth.
pussy's there. Because
Yeah.
you're looking at the pussy.
Yeah, and my kids don't even like it when people kiss on TV. They like go, ugh, they turn their heads. You know what I mean? Like now they're gonna see a pussy with a head coming out of it when they can't even watch TV shows where people kiss.
Well, I mean, that's different. Your kid's seen a pussy, I'm sure.
I don't think so. Honestly, they're good kids.
What do you mean they're good kids? What are you implying? It's not bad to see a pussy. I don't know. I think that the childbirth video I could see. I'm for objecting to anything. Object to anything. No, anything they do, you can object to. Okay. I say you don't want to watch that fucking video. Then pull your kid out of school. or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, what does she want him to be exempt, or does she want it?
She doesn't want him to watch it.
And is it a required thing otherwise?
Not sure. We're still in contact with the counselor, and I'm going to the school board meeting tomorrow.
No. I mean, like, not. I don't mean like they're going to go, no, he has to.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, are you, but
Clockwork Orange.
Is it a requirement or is it an elective kind of thing? You know what I mean?
I think it's a requirement. It's health class.
It's something you're supposed to be there for.
Yeah.
So he could just have a dentist appointment that day.
Yeah, that day.
Why all the fuss, Just go, hey, he's busy. He's got what day is that on? Fifth period that day? Okay, yeah, he has a dentist appointment.
He can't make it.
Man, a lot of kids got to go to the dentist.
My kids are always at the freaking dentist.
Yeah. Okay, well, they want to control what titles people have access to. They singled out books that deal with race, gender, or sexuality. Or all three. I'm going to click the link and see what sort of books they're now talking about.
850 of them.
Investigating 850 books on race and gender that could cause, quote, discomfort to students. This is in San Antonio, where a Texas Republican lawmaker launched an inquiry to identify books in public school libraries, and classrooms on the subjects of race or sex that might make students feel uncomfortable. The ones on race that are going to make you feel uncomfortable, it's not just that, like, there's blacks in it and they're kissing white people,
right,
or like a white person's giving birth to a black baby, although it's hard to tell sometimes right there at first.
Right as it's happening, yeah. I don't know what's going on.
You're like, ooh, boy, it's covered with some stuff.
Yeah.
Baby's
stuff.
first blackface, right? Like, I mean, it's like... It's
going to get canceled.
So, but these... okay, so it's the ones, the CRT, right?
Yeah, the 1619 people and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want my kids being told, like, you're evil because you're white, you're wrong because you're white,
right,
or that you're anything because you're white. I wouldn't want that.
If anything, I would think...
I don't want black kids learning that either.
That they're evil because they're black?
The white people are evil.
Oh, yeah, well, that would be nice.
They'll learn that soon enough.
Yeah. Just got to have to live and experience.
Your lived experience will have to be that we're snakes. We were created by Yakub.
Of course.
So we are messed up, I mean, Moses blew up 300 of the worst of us.
Yeah.
With dynamite.
With dynamite.
Did you know that? With dynamite.
Yeah.
Moses was like, come on out of the caves. Here, white people. I guess Moses was colored. If they're looking at it that way, he was black.
Black.
Then they got rid of the black genes. They did a bunch of
germs. I think they said germs.
Oh, germs. That's right.
Germs.
Eugenics. So Matt Krause is this guy. He's the chair of something. Blah blah blah. Texas Education Agency. The books listed by Krause are fiction and nonfiction titles that address. Oh, by the way, this is CNN.
Yeah.
I don't mean. This is CNN. I mean, we're reading CNN.
Actually, this is now CNN. We've taken over CNN Plus.
This is CNN. Yeah. I think we are kicking CNN Plus's ass.
I think so, according to yeah,
by all measures,
every metric.
Yeah, we did spend a little more than they did, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
This microphone's really expensive.
Yeah, I mean, everything you see here. This studio wasn't free. Hundreds of millions of dollars we have tied up in this show. Let's see. It says, here's what I address: race and racism, sex, gender, identity, reproductive rights, as well as Latino, Black, and Native American history. But they're trying to really rope in everybody that could be part anything.
Yeah, they want more people on their side.
They go, yeah, look at that. They don't want them reading about. No, they talk about Indians, the savages. There's talk about. I mean, come on now. I remember when I was even fucking kids always had Spanish names in the fucking books, the textbooks.
Yeah, it was like Pablo's visit to Mexico City. I remember reading Latino stuff in elementary school.
Yeah,
absolutely,
all the time. There'd be some little fucking Spanish kid at the beginning of the lesson of the fucking chapter, and it would tell a little story. And yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember what kind of books those were.
There was Native American ones too. I remember those. I think turtle drum, something about a turtle drum.
Turtle drum?
Yeah, I can't. I can't remember. I can't remember the book title.
Turtle drum.
Something about a turtle drum.
Turtle drum, the Indian. Oh, we made a drum out of a turtle.
Out of Indian.
Out of it. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever hear that old joke about the Indians? They're like, let's see, how did you get your name? How do we get our names?
Right.
And the wise old Indian, says to the kid, right, that well, the first thing your mother sees after you are born becomes your name.
Okay.
For instance, my name is Soaring Eagle, and so because that's what my mother saw when she gave birth, and Sly Fox or whatever the fuck,
Sure.
think of a second one.
Man killer.
Yeah. And then and that's how he got his name, I guess. By the way, why do you ask? Two dogs fucking. That was the name of the kid.
Two dogs fucking.
Two dogs
raises his hand. And
where do we get our names? All right. Well, apologies to everyone else but Ian, who's heard that joke before.
it was good.
I think it's a pretty good joke.
It's a lot better than the Chinese one.
It's right in my set list under two dogs fucking. That's what I always write it down with. So, okay, critical race theory. After months of legislative efforts to ban critical race theory in classrooms, state law went into effect last month, limiting teachers from discussing certain race-related concepts and controversial current events in their lessons. Yeah, they don't want people taking a knee for George Floyd.
Floyd?
Yeah.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather.
Now, in October 25th letter obtained by CNN. Okay, so this is, I guess, from Jesus, like last year that they referred us back to. So, okay, let's go back to modern day. I thought they were going to list a bunch of titles and shit.
Yeah, I wanted to see them.
Okay,
that would have been nice. Aren't they a news outlet? Shouldn't they be doing that sort of thing, listing the 850 books that are being banned?
You would think, right? I mean, let's just double check just to make sure. But
maybe
I'm
there's
pretty
a link somewhere.
It says, inquiry is a quite extensive task for schools. An obvious attack on diversity, says Obadiah Molina. Oh, you would say that, Obadiah Molina.
Obadiah.
President of the Texas State Teachers Association. Yeah, the teachers' unions and associations and shit, they are the most powerful fucking lobbies in the fucking country.
Yep.
And the number 1 and number 3 size, they're terrible people. They're the ones who are like, we don't want to go back to work after COVID ever.
Yeah.
You're putting our lives at risk and all that bullshit. No, it's
not.
None of that's true. Factually untrue. And I saw him on Twitter saying, like, we don't get any representation. The teachers don't have a voice. Like, the teachers have the only fucking voice.
The biggest voice in the room.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And where'd all that money that the schools got for COVID protection, where did it go, disappear to? Like, it was like $1 trillion for school protection or something ridiculous. Maybe $500 billion.
Yeah, I know. Did
Where'd
all
it
these
go?
schools get remodeled into, like, safe fucking... Yeah, none of that helped.
I know my town's
It's still dangerous.
My town's cutting the budget. It's not going the other way. Where'd the fucking money go?
No clue. No clue. I spend very little time in schools. More than I should, but less. But anyway, so this is an obvious attack on diversity, an attempt to score political points at the expense of our children's education.
Ding.
Is that what you think? Is that what you really think? What will Representative Krause propose next? Burning books he and a handful of parents find objectionable?
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
Why the fuck not, though?
Let's
do it. Let's burn the whole fucking school down, the whole library, everything.
Yeah.
Let's burn
You don't
it.
need any of that
Let's
shit.
set that chick on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean that literally.
No.
But take it that way. I
Minecraft.
mean, you should know that. People should know that. It's a Grand Theft Auto world. Jonathan Friedman, Director of Free Expression and Education at PEN, whatever.
PEN America.
Investigating singles out books says that it singles out books about race and gender, and lawmakers' actions are an attempt to create a chilling effect on teaching and learning. Oh, boy. We want to put a chilling effect on teaching and learning. We are anti-education because we don't want to read about a 10-year-old getting his dick sucked.
Yeah, we dumb bigots. Brr, what do we know?
Unfortunately, Krause, following a trend of elected officials, weaponizing censorship. It's already pre-weaponized.
Yeah.
They're like, censorship is good until you weaponize it. That's when you use it against us.
Yeah, and then Elon Musk has to buy Twitter in order to stop it.
Isn't it great? Everybody's kind of like lighting a cigar today over that. Like, yes, we win one. Isn't it nice to win one?
It took $44 billion to win one. I mean, how much more money is it going to cost
The
to
stock went
win
up.
two?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it seems like we need some billionaire guy to come in and save us every once in a while.
Yeah, someone who has a lot of money.
It's two of it. That's two.
Is bombastic.
Yeah.
Has a right-leaning point of view. If only we could find that person.
A billionaire who's just like that?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Is he a billionaire yet?
He's
How can he not be?
definitely a millionaire.
He's
Hundreds
many
of millionaire.
times over. Yeah, I mean, he's on his way. It's so funny because he talks on the show sometimes about like how I don't want to work that hard, like a billion. Give me a break, Joe.
Yeah, you work hard.
You made a bunch of money. Unfortunately, he's following a trend of elected officials weaponizing censorship and antagonizing educators and librarians for political gain. Where do these fucking people get off saying this fucking bullshit? I know this sounds like really smart commentary, but I mean, their point, like, how are they being antagonized? So not antagonizing educators because they want to have a say in what books are good for their kids.
I mean, so there's one book, right? This book is anti-racist, 20 lessons on how to wake up, take action, and do the work.
Wow.
What is that about?
That's a workbook
It's
on being a cuck.
Yeah, how to be a faggot.
This book is anti-racist. How to wake up, take action, and do the work. Okay. Recommended by Oprah's book club. Well, it's got to be good.
Oh, yeah. Put it in schools.
I mean,
Oprah said so.
That bitch is smart.
Teen Vogue, New York Times.
Written by Tiffany Jewell, who looks like the worst individual I've ever
God.
seen. Okay,
she's everyone you see on Twitter.
Yeah, she is Twitter. This woman is Twitter. Look at her. Ugh.
She's the one getting you suspended.
I think she's somewhere at an open mic in New York City tonight. Ugh.
Is that a jab at someone?
No, it's just
okay.
Just one of these typical sort of super ugly fucking young bitch fucking comics.
The type of comics that want claps instead of laughs, like one of those type of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they laughter is secondary. I mean, they couldn't buy a laugh if they were on. I had a friend, Jason Canner, used to say this all the time about this dude named Ryan up in fucking Ohio who ended up being a trans dude.
Okay.
He's like, if he had to tell one joke to get into heaven, he's at the gates and get one laugh, he couldn't do it.
Wow.
And I thought, damn, that's pretty good.
Pretty hard.
But he doesn't belong in heaven. This is in a racist society. This is a quote from Angela Davis, who the fuck that is. In a racist society, it's not enough to be non-racist. We must be anti-racist.
What happened to just tolerating things? Remember tolerance? We would tolerate. You tolerate your next door neighbor being a little bit too loud. You tolerate.
We should have never. We should have never gone for it.
No,
we should have just said no. Intolerance.
No.
Intolerance.
I don't want anything to do with any of this.
That was a big mistake. That was the foot in the door. That was the fucking. That was Pandora's box. Tolerance.
Slope.
I'll tolerate what I want to tolerate. But no, tolerance. It's like I could tolerate it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tolerable.
It's cold,
that
but
felt
kind of
good. Yeah, you are. It's barely tolerable.
You got to be anti-cold.
You got to be anti-tolerance. Anti-intolerance. Anti-intolerant.
Anti-intolerant.
I mean, yeah, it's what I take. It's an anti-intolerant. Who are you? What is racism? Where does it come from? White liberals is where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm me. And racism it's kind of over. I mean, really, we had a beat in the 80s and into the 90s.
Everything was so awesome back then.
Yeah, it really was. It was nobody cared. We all got along. It was all fine. Everybody was like, oh, yeah. We just, oh, goddamn. All we got to do is just kind of make it clear that we're not making a lot of judgments and being assholes because of somebody's color. I mean, I'm not into burning crosses and shit. I'm trying to make a living,
Right.
Jesus, I don't care about all that shit. Come on, man. Let's work. And everybody got along because we could say what we wanted. Nobody resented anybody.
The black kids in my school, I used to sit at their lunch table because they were the funniest people in the entire school.
Stop it.
They would tell all these yo mama jokes. Yo mama this. You had to come back with a yo mama joke.
You had to be like,
I was terrible at it.
Yo mama's so black that something about food stamps.
Something E.T.
Yeah. Your daddy's so black, he left.
Your daddy's so black, he
they're
doesn't
like,
tip.
They're like, damn. Damn, that's cold, man. You didn't sit with them because they were so funny, though. You sat with them because you were on the fucking team with them.
Yeah,
Let's
but
be
they were
honest.
also funny. I could have sat with the white kids that were on the team, too.
There were no white kids on the fucking
Yes,
team?
there were.
How many?
Half?
The kicker?
Yeah, the punter. He was from Europe.
Some half-a-foot guy named Rolf. It says, gain a deeper understanding of your... Right now what we're reading is the description of this anti-racist book, which is one that they objected to, I guess. It says... let's see if we can find where this was. Tiffany Jewell, whose book it's called, This Book is Anti-Racist, 20 Lessons on How to Wake Up, take action and do the work was included on the list. And she said that she believes children should have access to information, and school is the perfect place to learn about complex issues like race and identity. Couldn't disagree more.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Complex issues. I don't want a teacher's perspective in my kid's head about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's none of your business.
Yeah, teach them math, teach them whatever.
Yeah, teach them subjects. This is not a subject.
You know, maybe a book they should read is The Art of the Deal. Maybe that's something they should read to apply to life.
Hey, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah,
Or,
Kiyosaki.
How to win friends and influence people.
Carnegie.
Right. Or the fucking, what do you call it? Who's the guy who fucking has a whole fucking way of acting named after him. Not acting like acting in movies, but a whole way of being like. Oh shit! I can't.
Robbins?
No. The guy an Italian guy.
Okay. It ends in a vowel.
And this is Machiavellian.
Oh, Machiavellian.
Yeah,
the Prince.
Machiavelli. Yeah, that dude. Like classic shit. I don't know.
Shakespeare.
Anything but this. I read Animal Farm, and I was like, damn, I can read a whole book.
Look at you. Look at you go.
I was like, this is about animals and shit. I enjoy it.
On a farm.
Good book. I didn't really get what they were driving at, but, man, talking pigs.
Talking pigs are fucking awesome.
See, to me, like saying, well, children should have access to information. Yeah. I think so.
No doubt.
Some information. Every child deserves to feel empowered to know who they are and to know their history.
Unless you're white.
Yeah. So often adults think that children and young folks aren't ready to do this work or ready to hear about it. But the reality and truth is they're more than ready.
We're going to make you fucking do it.
Because they see the world as it is
Yeah.
and so much more clearly. How do you figure that? How do you figure they see the world as it is and so much more clearly? The eyes of the children.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's the eyes of the children.
The eyes of the children.
Pedophiles. In an email to Cunningham and others, Wallace said all the pastors to get involved in this.
Good for
them.
them.
Yes, all the pastors to get involved. Perhaps they can organize a weekly prayer on the specific issue.
Let's do it.
Yeah, organizing a weekly prayer. I mean, fine, whatever. You want to all get together and be thinking the same thing for a second. That's fine.
What does it say here? May God protect our children from this filth, the suit alleges.
Ah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Oh, okay. So the suit is alleging that this is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So they're filing a lawsuit saying a bunch of preachers got together, wanted to pray.
Look at those.
You believe that?
How dare they?
Yeah, okay. It's community. That's what people do.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a community. It's a communitize.
Communitize and organize.
Some books
recognize
in Wallace's spreadsheet were removed from library shelves, including Cast, The Origins of Our Discontents. Discontents. By Isabel Wilkerson. They called themselves the KKK, the birth of an American terrorist group.
Are you still talking about the KKK? I can't believe we're still talking about the KKK.
They're going to tell them, slowly start edging it up. The ending is going to be like, they're still there. No, I mean, there's a few still there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them still there. It's as big as it ever was.
All over the place.
I mean, really, I've never seen a Klansman in my fucking life that I'm aware of.
I met a black guy at a bar in Pennsylvania who said he knew a Ku Klux Klan guy that he was cool with. But that's as far as being with the Ku Klux Klan, that's my extent.
That is a true tribute to people's ability to get along.
See?
It hasn't really got all that much to do with race, the Ku Klux Klan. People don't understand the Ku Klux Klan sometimes.
Well, they hate Catholics, too.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you are.
I'm fucked.
They hate Catholics. They hate queers. So you're double fucked.
Yeah. Am I a mulatto?
You're an octoroon. Being Jazz is another title. That is My Life as a Transgender Teen by Jazz Jennings.
The one with the TV show?
Being Jazz. Oh, this little fucking... Okay, yeah. She wrote it with her little kid or something. Or wait a second. Get ready for season 4 of the popular TLC show, I Am Jazz. Oh.
Look at all the propaganda.
Yeah. Jazz's touching book serves as a rallying cry for understanding and acceptance. Jazz Jennings, one of the youngest and most prominent voices in the national discussion about gender identity at the age of 5. Jazz transitioned to life as a girl with the support of her parents. So you see, 5 years old, I want to be a girl. And they're like, yeah, thank God. Yes. Cut his dick off now before he changes his mind.
Give him the hormones.
With the support of her parents, a year later, her parents allowed her to share her incredible journey in her first Barbara Walters interview. Well, that's going to be all softballs. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, easy.
Jesus. Let her go on Tucker.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Aired at a time when the... Now, I don't want to, it's fine with me, whatever you want to do.
But did you really know when you were 5 years old?
But in his listening phase. A year later, yeah, like share her incredible journey. You haven't had an incredible journey at 6.
You're 6 years old.
Fuck off. Incredible
you just
journey.
Stopped shitting in a diaper. You know?
Yeah. You just drew a turkey around your hand.
And now you want to be a girl.
And you go, well, this penis is not too cool.
I hate this thing.
It aired at a time when the public was much less knowledgeable or accepting of the transgender community. I guess it's a shame that we've lost so much of that.
I wish.
So much of our ignorance that we've lost.
Only.
That's the problem, is that we know a bunch of things that aren't true now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the last, I would say 5-6 years really opened my eyes to the news, to the media, how corrupt it is. The FBI,
me too. Yeah.
law enforcement.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, especially intelligence.
Yeah.
Military,
FBI.
our intelligence services, the Congress also. Obviously the media, like you said, is the huge one. Is that they just are completely unscrupulous. Completely. So the social media. Completely unscrupulous. Don't care about elections.
Fuck it.
That institution. Yeah. Elections are just like fucking, we'll cheat.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Mail in a bunch of votes.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
The medical people, doctors, corrupt.
Yeah, they're the ones telling the parents it's okay for the kid to chop its dick off.
Education.
The doctors are the ones doing this.
They should have never okayed this stuff even for adults. It just should not be. It's like they should make people get back alley dick cuttings off.
I'd be fine with that.
If you really want it, you got to do it the old-fashioned way. I just think that's awful. I've always thought that that's just you're mutilating a fucking perfectly healthy body part, and all you want to do afterward is kill yourself.
And they always do.
Sense. It makes perfect. All of them, 100%, almost 100%, and the rest of them get killed by black guys who get tricked.
Yes. So, that's something that is not talked about at all.
It is not talked about.
It's
at
not
all.
talked about.
I've never heard it talked about.
Stand back, stand by.
The lawsuit alleges the county suspended access to e-books because they were unable to remove 2 Krauss list books that offended their politics and personal sensibilities. That's what it says in the lawsuit. Okay, so obviously it's very biased language.
Yeah.
Dissolved its existing library board and appointed Wallace and
nice name.
others. Wallace? Why?
George Wallace.
Oh. I didn't make that connection immediately for some reason.
I did.
Isn't that the name of a comedian as well? George Wallace. Isn't there a comedian named George Wallace? Am I thinking of something? I'm thinking of that. There's a black guy named George Wallace, hangs out with Seinfeld sometimes. Green Little, one of the residents who brought the lawsuit. There's somebody named Green Little. Green Little. One of the
so stupid.
Green Little, one of the residents who brought the lawsuit, previously told CNN her group of anti-censorship residents attended county meetings, wrote letters to officials, and they're quit. You got a little fucking acid reflux?
I don't know. Do I? I just had like a seltzer water, maybe.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Some bubbles floating up. Her group of anti-censorship residents attended county meetings, wrote letters to officials, and requested public records in efforts to stop the censorship. Boy, they really care about stopping censorship, but when it's on Twitter, they're like all about censorship. They're all about, we got to keep. We're risking our democracy if we let all these fucking lunatics run wild and say things 200 fucking characters at a time or whatever.
Well, if they want their tranny books in the library, I say we allow, God forbid, the Bible or Christian books and Christian theme books.
Equal time.
Let's fucking go. Fuck it.
I think you really should be able to pick your kid's curriculum. If you're going to have that in there, you should be able to pick it early on, and then let's go ahead and just start. Don't indoctrinate all the kids. Indoctrinate these ones, the ones that don't have a fucking prayer anyway
or
because they're fucking shitty fucking parents. Like these little liberal fucking liberal people with kids, man. You just go, man, that's a shame.
I see them.
There was one guy up in Long Island, I remember a few years ago. And he was so weird about it, like I support Trump. I'm open about it,
Sure.
and so he was talking over, so I would overhear him. This was at like a sort of I don't know. We were having some food after a thing inside a person's home, and just friends are there, a bunch of Long Island people. The guys,
okay.
If a Trump supporter came to my door, I would say, get away from my children, get away from my kids. I wouldn't let him talk to my kids. I gotta let him get to my kids. Like, what are they gonna do to your fucking kids? What the fuck are they gonna? What are you, crazy?
Here's a sticker.
They are out of their fucking minds.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
They really get that was the TDS all the way. I guess we should.
Sure.
Let's. This is an interesting topic, but I mean, at some point, we gotta like fucking
move along.
I think, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, we've been on it.
I mean, it's pretty interesting. I could talk about it all day, but let's
see what else is going on.
See what's going on in the United States of America. I mean, how could anything be more interesting than reading about all these? I love the CNN website. Period.
Look at it. The first thing. Flawed design haunts Russian tanks. So they're already taking shots at the Russians.
Yeah. Those fucking tanks are George flawed. Russia's tanks in Ukraine have a jack-in-the-box design flaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
And the West has known about it since the Gulf War. I'm not really sure what the fucking point of this story is. It says Russian tanks with their tops blown off are just the latest sign that Russia's invasion of Ukraine isn't going to plan.
That's the point of the article, right?
Oh, is that Russia is just not really able to get the...
Can't do it.
I mean, look at their shitty tanks.
Yeah, jack-in-the-box tanks.
They've known about it since the Cold War.
What assholes. 40 years, you haven't fixed it.
These guys suck. I mean, it's just kind of like taunting and mocking the other side. Hundreds of Russian tanks are thought to have been destroyed since Moscow launched its offensive. Well, are thought to have been destroyed. I mean, can we get a count on them?
Okay, yeah.
Can we get a count on the hundreds?
Yeah, is it like 200 or 900? Because that's both hundreds.
Count as high as you can, and then you can maybe estimate a few more if you want. But give it, hundreds.
Give us a number.
Yeah, that's.
They never. They do that.
Oh, wait,
often.
here it is.
Never,
okay. On Monday, estimating it had lost as many as 580. As many as.
Okay.
Well, what we do, we count the ones we immediately visibly see in the area, and then we just multiply that by the amount of land in the country.
Yeah.
Some shit. Moscow's problems go beyond the sheer number of tanks it has lost. Oh, do they ever? I hear that fucking Putin's got diarrhea.
Does he?
Yeah, he looks sick.
He's taking Tums.
They said he looked pretty sick. He was biting his lip and all kinds of shit. Had a hard time holding back his diarrhea.
So they're saying Putin's going crazy and sick, but Joe Biden can just like say a guy's name is Batman and that's okay.
They have to talk him out of entering tennis tournaments and shit. And I mean, he wants to read on Easter. She won't let me read.
Yeah, Jill.
Pathetic. She's like, yeah, okay, you can read the first sentence, okay?
I'll take over from there because I'm the president.
Oh, God. Everybody knows Barack America is the president.
Barack Toboggan.
Moscow's problems go beyond the number of tanks lost. Experts say battlefield images show Russian tanks are suffering from a defect that Western militaries have known about for decades and refer to as the jack-in-the-box effect. Bye.
That
give
terrible,
a shit about
stupid
this.
CNN story.
Yeah, they're like, I don't even know what dumb housewife is finishing that story.
Yeah.
Some
intern. They're like 22 years old.
And they're like, it's all these observations that like what is shown by this, but like there's numbers someplace. What Russian shifting tactics in Ukraine show that analysis. I mean, I know that Ukraine is not really the hot topic right now. The hot topic is Elon Musk.
But they're still doing it.
They're still doing it. And they're still doing COVID, too. Even though Fauci apparently said, the pandemic part of this COVID is over. But Jen Psaki said, COVID's not over. It's never let the COVID die, is what she said.
Keep fucking going. I saw a testing center on the side of the road coming here.
You saw what?
A testing center for COVID on the side of the road.
Oh.
They're still doing it.
It's weird that there would be a Tesla center sitting there when we have Elon Musk. Who goes to get tested is what I want to know. Who the fuck goes to get do I have COVID? I'm worried.
I my nose is running. Let me get a test.
I feel scratchy, and I can't. I can't taste the cocks in my mouth.
So you're saying faggots get tested?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that they're concerned and they want to be. I don't know. The war in eastern Ukraine appears to be entering a critical phase as Russia pours in more fighting units and Ukrainian forces try to hold lines battered by weeks of shelling and rocket fire. Where's all the fucking footage of this?
Pew, pew.
Is there any? There must be some.
I've seen like minimal
stuff,
whatever they release.
Yeah, but this is an actual fucking battleground, right? You could have reporters out there with the fucking, oh my god, here we are on the scene, all that shit, and that's what they like to do: embed people and have it be amongst all the, when there's a real war. That's what they do.
Well, journalists are cowards. They're busy reporting on white supremacy, which doesn't exist. So they're not in the war zone. They're too busy going after white supremacy.
I don't know.
I don't
think
that's
they
the
want
thing.
them. I don't think they want them over there. I honestly don't think they want them over there because I don't think there's that much going on over there. I don't know if they're cowards or not, but I mean, they're so stupid that they'd be like, "This is an important thing." You know what I mean? Journalists are. They might be. I don't know if they're cowards or not, but they sure are stupid. On Wednesday, the Ukraine. I mean, this is my opinion. What do I know?
I agree.
I majored in print journalism.
Yeah, look at you. You went to J school, right?
Yeah, J school. Yeah, to figure out the J question. Is that what it is? The J question.
The JQ.
The JQ. We need to move on to the JA.
Did you his answer?
Yeah. The journalism answer.
Oh, okay.
I switched my major from journalism though to alcoholism, and then I said I don't need a piece of paper to prove I can fucking put it away. Ukrainian military acknowledged losing territory in 2 different areas of the long front lines they are defending.
Wow.
They lost some territory. I hope Putin takes over the fucking planet.
That'd be great.
I really do. I hope he's a much better leader than Joe Biden.
Well, that's for sure.
People will walk out on you if you say that at Tiff's in Jersey.
Really? You had someone walk out on you recently?
I had one lady walk out, and then the couple that was with her felt like they had to demonstrate their stupid fucking loyalty to this dumb whore and walk out. Like, because it was so offensive that I was talking about Biden being a fucking, old, shit pants, senile piece of fucking waste.
Diaper shitting
dust.
retard.
Yeah, diaper shitting retard, exactly. And that Putin was, good. I'm rooting for Putin.
Rooting for Putin.
Palestinian, and that was too much for her. I had said a lot of. I don't think I'd said one thing she laughed at. That's the thing. They don't have a sense of humor. These people.
They want to clap. They don't want to laugh. They want to clap.
They don't
That's
even
all they do.
They don't even want to clap. This bitch didn't even want to clap. Let's see. Palestinian farmer finds 4,500-year-old goddess statue while working his land.
How do they know it's 4,500 years old?
Carbon dating,
I guess.
don't know. Now, I love that CNN has an article here, 7 things you're wasting money on, when they just wasted $300 million on CNN Plus.
And how much is it for your locals? They wasted $300 million.
It's only $5 a month.
$5, right.
Yeah, and
not $300 million.
And you get a break on it when you, buy a certain number of months. It's like you get a discount, a huge one. It's like, I don't know, 20% off or some shit. I don't know. But it's nyccrimereport.locals.com. And I much appreciated. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, new shows all the time. Texas residents, man, I love that one. All right, well, anything that you're fucking curious about talking about or anything?
I mean,
anything
fans get a first look at Margot Robbie as the classic Barbie doll. I don't care.
I mean, what the hell's that? I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. Crime continues to go up. We had this bad murder business here. A 10-year-old got killed. Oh, they got a picture of the suspect now.
Oh, is that the suspect?
Oh, I guess they got. Oh, fuck, is that?
How'd they get that?
Oh, now they've got. See, they weren't even releasing his name before. Now they got this. Oh, let's hear.
I'm surprised they did that.
Let's hear what the shit she's saying, huh? This will be interesting. Oh, I could have just let that play. I'm just like, okay, let's hear it.
To get sworn testimony under oath of those that are at fault, to get the documents to show the truth.
Oh, fuck. No, that's the mother of the kid that fell off the fucking slingshot down in
Oh,
Florida.
yeah, that kid.
We thought it was the rape suspect. That kid was 6'2", 380 or some shit.
He should have been playing football.
No, he was fucking huge.
Who made this mistake? We still don't know who.
It's fucked up
manipulated
to die on a
the
ride.
scenes. When they manipulate
It's a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Who knew about
it? Sucks.
To get a call saying your child is not coming back home.
Yeah,
And
this is tragic.
On spring break, enjoying himself for the good grades, the accomplishments he had, enjoying himself. So to get a call over the phone and not.
I mean, that's the way calls come in. But but still, the point taken. You know, that is a terrible thing to find out. 14-year-old Missouri boy. He was killed while riding a 430-foot drop tower ride at a Florida amusement park. And say his son's death was preventable. Of course it was.
Sure, he shouldn't have gone
None
on.
of those other kids. Look, they shouldn't have let him get on it.
Right.
I mean, they're the ones who decide. You go up and, can I go? And they go, well, all right. That kid doesn't know if he should get on or not.
Yeah, 14.
They let him on. You know, I don't care if you're a full-grown adult and they say, no, it's totally safe to get on. That's their fault. I mean, you know, it is. Who runs these fucking rides? Retards.
Teenagers, pretty much, and retards.
As if there's a difference. And it's just redundant. But, like, they didn't have him buckled in right, and he was above the fucking safe weight anyways, I think. I mean, like, the kid was huge. 6'2", and a lot of pounds. He made a big noise when he hit, too.
6'2" and rude as hell.
Let me see what it says right here. 10-year-old. Oh, no, this is the murder that I was talking about.
So there was a murder?
There was a murder in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Talking about up in the cheese country.
I love Wisconsin.
This is cheddar country. A 10-year-old Wisconsin girl killed by an older boy who strangled and sexually assaulted her. He killed her, and then he sexually assaulted her. He's 14, she's 10.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And now he's looking at murder charges. Murder charge. He's looking. It's like an intentional first-degree homicide and the sexual assault against a child and sexual assault. So that's at least it's a pretty serious offense.
Fuck yeah.
He followed her all the way too. Like
it was planned.
Yeah.
Like he planned to do this.
Apparently, it was planned.
So it's premeditated. Okay.
That's for first degree. I think that might be required. So the boy admitted to the attack. The suspect punched Peters, struck her with a stick, and strangled her to the point of death. Before he then sexually assaulted her.
Jeez.
Now
that's dark.
Don't take it the wrong way when I say this, because I don't want to appear judgmental or anything like that. I do think this is a bad kid, and I think he's a bad kid.
You know what it was? Not enough library books.
You need more library books. Go back to the library. His intention was to rape and kill the victim from the get-go when he left the house with the victim going down the trail. Now, as I said, strangled her to the point of death before he then sexually assaulted her. Now, there's no good order to do these things in, but this is the preferable order, I would think.
What? Kill them then? Sexually assault them?
Wouldn't you prefer?
Live or dead victim?
No, not. I was imagining you as if you were the victim, see.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good way to go.
I was preferable.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's marginally preferable. That's it. So maybe they should bring that up in his defense. But hey, maybe I just shouldn't say things like that. I don't know, but I can't help but look at something and go, you know what? What do you think the crime and justice section looks like?
Oh, God.
That'll be interesting.
Here we go.
I wonder what their version of the story sounds like. Oh, Kenosha police request FBI look at incident of off-duty officer putting his knee on the neck of a 12-year-old girl. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Knee on the neck. We know how that shit plays out. An off-duty police officer seen on video putting his knee on the neck of a 12-year-old girl for more than 20 seconds to break up a school fight in March.
How many times have we said this name this episode? George Floyd.
George Floyd. Yeah, this is because of the visual similarities to George Floyd. He decided that our department's credibility and integrity were paramount. So now this is going to be what Kenosha is known for, and not that fucking mass murdering drive-through motherfucker. No, this is I forgot. Kenosha's where the guy
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse, yeah. Some shit happens in Wisconsin now.
Fuck. Yeah, it does.
Several things. It's become some kind of what's a battleground state. He wanted an outside agency to look at the incident in its entirety. They're like, take this out of our hands,
So
please.
they need to call the FBI on for this?
Look, the FBI are the last people I'd call. The FBI thinks that the white supremacists are the biggest fucking risk.
Well, we are. We kill like 3 people a year.
I haven't seen any this year. Have you? It's been a slow year for it.
Yeah, fucking terrible. It's all black nationalists.
I
doing
mean,
the
there was,
killing.
oh my God, Saint George Floyd.
Yeah.
Well, our Lord and Savior, George Floyd.
Of course.
And, of course, His Majesty, Trayvon Martin, and Breonna Taylor. Oh, my God.
Yeah. She was just playing Uno or Stratego or something.
She was in there playing Stratego. Yeah. That's all she was doing.
That's all she was doing.
I was trying to play Stratego. I put my eights in a way to get the mines because they can defuse the mines. And oh, you can't capture my flag. That's my spy. God, Stratego. I remember. I forgot all about
it's
that
old.
goddamn game. Pardon my French. I know that you don't like it. I'm sure taking the Lord's name in vain is a problem.
It happens. We all make mistakes.
Nobody's perfect with a K.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll talk again soon, I'm sure, for
Absolutely.
the Patriarchy Show. And I do have a great appreciation for the way you live your life, Ian, because you have the wife, and that's fine looking piece of property you got.
Thank
there.
you.
Fine looking piece of property.
I'm gonna tell you said that.
Yeah, she'll appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
And
absolutely.
And here I sit with my fucking golden shirt, like a fruit.
Is it pink or is it gold?
I don't know. It looks like rose gold.
Rose gold. Nice. My wife's iPhone's that color.
Yeah. I'd look good holding it, wouldn't it? I don't know what this is about. But I got the bickle, nice,
yeah.
neat. That's when you get it high and tight enough, and you're like, holy shit, look at me. I'm ready to shoot a candidate.
Yeah. Go shoot somebody.
Ready to shoot up a whorehouse. And, of course, you also have the utmost respect for me, too.
Of course.
So, nyccrimereport.locals.com. Check it out, and if you haven't seen it. And talk to you later.